there's three things you got to remember when you're cooking. The first is to have a recipe in mind, and the second is to make sure you have all your ingredients, and the third is to have a plan as far as timing everything out when you're cooking your meal. So I already sauteed my onions, so now I'm going to fire it back up. I sauteed some onions with some garlic and olive oil, and now I'm adding a little red wine and some bacon, and chicken is already cooked on the grill. So let's get that going there. Stir it up all nice. Alright, now this is the Alfredo sauce. This is pre-made. We use roasted red pepper, roasted garlic, and a little Parmesan cheese, as well as the heavy cream. Now you can go to Dick's and just buy Alfredo sauce if you want, or you can look up a recipe online. But this is what we make ours here from scratch. It's alright. I got the chicken in there, the bacon, the onions, a little bit of garlic, and some white wine. Now I'm going to let it reduce with the noodles. Normally this is with linguine noodles, but I'm using penne. A little bit of cheese. Okay, so while that's reducing, I'm going to talk over my three main points. Now, the first one is to have a recipe. And all our recipes are found in the Copper Kettle recipe book here. But you can look up a recipe online for whatever you want to make, or get a cookbook, or whatever you want. The purpose of a recipe is so you have something in mind that you're going to make, obviously. You don't want to just start throwing stuff together willy-nilly. So, okay, that's reducing there. Okay, now the second part is you want to make sure you have your ingredients all laid out, because the last thing you want is to be cooking something and in the middle of it you forgot a main ingredient and you got to go to the store. So you don't want to do that. And that's just part of being organized. Okay. And the third thing you want to remember is really just timing and staying organized and really having a plan as far as what you're cooking and what order. Because say you're cooking a steak with some potatoes and some vegetables, you don't want the steak ready 10 minutes before everything else. You want it all ready at the same time. So with this, I mean, I had the noodles pre-cooked and the sauce already made, and I started by sauteing the onions. The chicken was already cooked on the grill, so I added that in. The bacon was already cooked in the oven, so I added that in. Then I added my sauce and the noodles, and now it's just reducing. So that's got maybe 30 seconds here. You can do your sauce however you want. Some people like it thin, some people like it thicker, or some people like it right in the middle. And that goes the same with noodles. Some people like it kind of a little crunch, or some people like it really soft. Most people like it right in the middle. This meal normally gets a breadstick to go with it, and a little Parmesan cheese sprinkled on top. Okay. So you're like me and you know you don't really have much experience, at least when I started this job I didn't have much experience cooking. As long as you follow the 3 steps, you know, you'll be golden for making a good meal. And yeah, so alright, that looks pretty good. So I'm gonna take off the heat. Like I said, normally we serve this with a breadstick, but I'm not doing that. So there's my meal, and I want to eat it before it gets too cold, so that's pretty much it. Just make sure next time you cook, to have your recipe, to have all your ingredients, and to keep organized, and have a good timeline for what you're going to cook when. And